There you go. See, that looks way better. It looks way more faster too.
Why do you even bother having pie?
Well, look at it. Look,
I was pie.
it's
It's way more faster.
Can I have pie?
Oh, that's what I gave it. Okay. Can you help me?
Oh,
get the
Was
last
she
sheet out?
not going to have pie? You passed
Oh,
the
I
pie.
was just gonna have you put it in the. Okay.
I don't know if I could.
I appreciate the pie.
Bring pie.
I sent you pictures of mine.
You want it from the front?
You can make it however you want. It's a racer's pie.
That was cool.
Hey.
And you can
You like my jammies? I'm wearing Blanta.
oh, yeah.
Blanta?
No, literally. Jason, look. Blanta.
Oh, that's funny.
All right. Send her my phone so she can see people.
Hey, everybody, we're back.
Yeah.
With
Hey.
revenge.
So
I mean
far,
pie.
We were
sorry
waiting
about
for
that nearly 40-minute catastrophe there. Needless to say, we'll probably have just enough time tonight to see if these guys live or die.
We're gonna
We're
die.
gonna live.
We're gonna die.
Oh, I mean,
I'm going to make everything else explode. Boom. Bang. Crash. Like that.
more than likely.
I'm
That's
going
a
to set
good
this
to
town on fire.
Prepare for lots of crushed skulls.
Whether they be innocent or not.
Anybody gets in my way, especially if I
We
get
also had
like
Friendsgiving today, alien theme, brought to us by Rachel Productions, Rachel Insanity Productions. It was
Insanity
really
by
good.
Rachel.
So the face hugger was a chicken body,
crab legs.
crab legs, the
And
sausages
cheese
were the
sausage.
tail, right?
Yeah.
And the sausages were the tail. Then we had deviled eggs that looked like the eggs
They were
that the face
super
huggers come
cool.
out of.
Hold on.
We did a meteorite meatloaf, which I think is going to be leftovers for you guys.
Yeah.
And what else did we do?
We still have the deviled eggs.
And my camera stopped working.
No.
Well, it blinked. Now it's back on again.
It didn't like the eggs. It was
It didn't like the
Didn't
eggs.
like the eggs. Yeah,
I
might be
tried
the-
to show them the eggs.
censored.
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 This is hereby now copyright by
Of course, we
Alien
had loaded
Romulus.
baked potatoes. What was the stuffing supposed to be?
Those are stuffing.
Just stuffing?
Because you can't have turkey stuff without stuffing.
Well, because originally I was gonna put the stuffing in the chicken, but I know you can't have gluten, so I was all like, "Don't put it in there."
So before the technology goblins catch us, where we last left off, the team having arrived finally at the Havenstead, begin to make inroads into the possibility of making a little bit of money. Recovering the riverboat and using the contents of the riverboat to be sold back to the people that it was originally stolen from. The team not only had an opportunity to earn some gold, but they used this as an opportunity to get up into the bastion itself. Once up in the bastion, it was Goth and Valen who were calling Kevin. Because Valen is currently being duplicated by someone else and has lost his ability to control the bastion. With Goth and Valen making their way into the inner tower and inner sanctum and learning a lot more about what might be going on, it would appear that whoever's imitating Valen is also paying off the locals for certain amounts of money, but the reason, we don't know. The only curious thing is the priest is the only one not on the list. The team gathered in front of the tavern to discuss what to do next. And here,
It's probably the priest.
here they decided to take the last
We're
bit
going
of
to do
goods
the
that they
priest
had
next.
into the markets, taking it into the markets and then selling it, and then on the way coming while in the markets, a nearby purveyor of exotic animals begins to scream and yell, telling everyone to look out as a box of a swarm of rats kicks over, a giant toad comes leaping out of a large crate, and a strange beetle comes crawling out of a large crate as well. The halfling, in a panic, tries to run away just in time. Toad latches onto him and swallows him
Oh no!
with a meaty crunch.
Why the halfling, man? What's wrong with you?
I need everyone to roll for initiative, please.
Well,
Initiative.
halflings are bigger than we are, so he's telling us we can get swallowed.
That's par for the course.
Really?
You mean he's bigger than all of you?
Yes.
Not me.
I think anything's bigger than you.
Giggity.
Oh, poop.
Poop.
Got a nat 20.
Poop.
That's not bad. It means you get to go first.
Um,
Meaning you probably saved the guy that just got swallowed by a toad.
We can add.
Okay.
What?
We can add our
By-
plus, right?
Your
Toads
initiative.
don't have
plus.
teeth.
Yes.
Okay. I have an 18.
Even giant toads, they don't have teeth. There's no crunching involved. There's just swallowing.
Well, he said that there was a crunchy sound. That half-one is probably.
I think stayed in.
I mean, it's
Toads?
an NPC. They don't have a lot of hit points.
Well,
yeah, but if we
really-
get him in the first round, he might come up before he gets dissolved.
This is not Konosuba.
I want
Oh shit! I don't
You
care
just
what
want
you
to save him
say.
and blow him up again or set him on fire.
That's beside the point. It's gotta be me.
Okay, so what'd you get?
I got a 16.
I had an 18.
Characters, you guys can keep these. If I have extras.
I'm okay not keeping it. I was joking.
Oh, okay.
I don't need it. I don't need it. I don't need it.
She says repeatedly.
Very emphatically, I
you
don't
need
need
this
it. No. Pass it to I don't need it. I was joking.
You're gonna find them and you're stalking next time.
You did this to
Don't.
yourself.
Need it.
He always
If
says
you-
this to
if you
himself.
give it to me, then like it'll just be Sebastian's.
I know, but it'll be a purple one.
All right. 25 through 20. What'd you get?
20.
No bonus?
Well, it would be with passive.
No,
No,
Initiative.
initiative bonus.
Initiative. Oh, initiative. So 22.
22. 19 through 15.
16 and
18.
So 18 and 16. What'd you get, Pia? 8? 1? 5? 4? It's always best to let the crazy ones go last.
All right. I like being last. I can do all sorts of terrible things while you guys are doing actual work.
No, because it's all happening at the same time.
No. This is perfect.
No, it's in order. It's not considered technically simultaneous.
Because if it did, we could do the whole the villager speed stone catapult thing.
All right, with that in mind, Mary, you are up with the animals on deck, or the creatures on deck.
Cantrips can be used as a bonus action, correct?
Cantrips are a bonus action.
They're a
Correct.
bonus. So you said it was me first. I'm going to then use your guidance.
Guidance.
Why are you? That's not for attacks.
No.
Oh, I thought it was to add.
No, that's
for-
Skill
this-
check.
this-
Skill checks.
Oh,
You're thinking of blessed.
This is the first time I've used guidance.
Bless is the one that does, and bless is a level 1 spell.
Mhm.
That's the one that gives us a D4 on attack
Attacks and
and
saving
saving throws.
Guidance is the one that lasts. That's for skill checks outside of battle because it's a cantrip.
Am I looking on my spell right?
I don't know.
I don't think I am.
Says you're currently not hosting a session.
Huh?
I hit play and it says not hosting a session. Darn.
No,
I don't know how the play works. Is it like some kind of digital platform that they have? I don't know.
What play?
Yeah, if I'm running a VTT
Mhm.
map through D&D Beyond, then as a character you'd hit play, and you would interact with that VTT map.
Interesting.
No, I hate it. It's
So-
stupid.
Oh well, In theory, it's interesting.
No,
Oh,
it's pretty stupid. D&D Beyond's been around for a long time, and their only approach at VTT is kind of like the same thing everyone else has already been doing.
So technically, because you three are in range, so you bless up to 3 creatures within range. Whenever a target makes an attack roll or a saving throw before the spell ends, the target adds 1d4 to the attack roll or save. So I will use bless. That'll be one of my spells.
And that should get all of us because we were all together, right?
It's 3. You can bless 3 people.
Plus 3, yeah. 3.
Unless you bless the bless yourself.
Who are you blessing?
Oh, I can bless up to 3, so I was gonna bless you 3.
Okay.
That's what
Okay.
I thought.
That's your action. Still have your bonus action and your move.
And then I'm going to.
So we take a D4 and stick it with your dice so that you remember that you have a bless.
Which I will absolutely need.
I'm going to use Sacred Flame for my bonus action. Because technically the one spell was a
Yes.
bless is a spell, so I have only 3 left now. And
I was terrified to touch anything.
Sure.
I want the cameras to go out again.
Now you know how I feel about my dice.
so I'm going to use.
There's nothing connected to your dice except for your bad or good will.
I
How
think
close-
yours flame
How close
on-
are we to the animals?
The froggy?
I would
Froggy?
say you're
Frog
within
is the
about
first thing you brought? Yes.
15, 20 feet.
I thought that'd be-
It's the frog that swallowed someone, right?
Yeah.
It's the frog that swallowed
Swallow
a
the merchant.
What swallowed the trying
Yeah. So I'm gonna try to use. Is it possible to see if I could make spit it up like Sacred Flame under its belly?
Sacred flame indigestion.
Go for it.
Indigestion.
Oh, yeah. Absolutely.
It's the sacred
Oh,
flame of indigestion.
They changed the grease. It used to be
It's
a
a
flammable
tongue.
substance. Now it's a non-flammable. That's not
What's
cool.
that?
So I took grease.
Oh, grease used to be flammable.
Yeah, I wanted to catch everything on fire.
Well,
Can I change that out?
sure.
Thanks.
You're better off just carrying a jar of alchemy fire around with you.
I might end up having to do that. I
Don't give the crazy ideas.
I was literally going to douse everybody with grease and then catch them on fire, but
Oh my god, we totally did that with no, it wasn't Pike's Promise. It was the
18.
18 will hit. Go ahead and roll for damage.
Sacred
oh my
Flame
goodness,
is
which was the one with Tobias.
Oh, denizens and their masters.
Denizens and their masters.
Yeah.
Yeah. We were lighting people on fire
Which one did you target, honey?
constantly.
So
The frog. The large toad.
And we were lighting people on fire with stuff
7 points of
that when you
ammo.
threw water on it, it made it worse.
Oh boy.
It's a natural 20 for its concentration save. It does
Shit.
not spit up the halfling.
Aha, he might still
really
be
wanted
alive.
that halfling.
right, he was apparently very tasty.
You still have your move.
I'm going to. That scared me because the fact that I didn't try to puke it up. I'm going to go behind my armor. I'll just imagine
Grabbing
I'm behind
on
him.
to the back of the bugbear.
Yep. Yeah,
He's gonna run into battle though.
I know. It's going to hurt
All
me.
right. So you're currently on his shoulder.
Yes.
Okay. That'll finish your turn. The beetle is going to come at Foxglove right away.
Ah!
Actually, no.
Okay.
It rolled a 6. You watch as its antennae spark.
Oh, great.
I need all 4 of you to roll dex saves, please.
Plus your D4.
Plus your D4 because we're blessed. Yeah, all except for
I got a 19, thank you. Plus 2. Plus save, con, dex.
Yes, dex.
Okay, so that is 23.
23. Save, you'll take half damage.
Got a 19.
That'll save, half damage.
14 plus 2, so 16.
16 will save, half damage.
What was the damage again?
I haven't
Don't
done it
forget your
yet.
D4.
All the dice should be out. Dag nabbit, all the dice. Well, not in your case. That would be like a million dice out.
You would just hear a waterfall. Of
I'm gonna find all of my.
Every now and then I show the other tables her dice hoarding collection.
Seriously?
Yeah, and they're like, are those compartments? I'm like, yeah.
You should see. There was a sticker idea that she could like change the words for and everything. The dice blessed.
And the dice.
So
take
I
it away.
rolled the 16 plus a 3 on the D4. And
19.
I have a +3 from dexterity. I get dex bonuses because I have.
Well, it
No,
would
so
be-
your deck save should already have that
Dex
modifier.
Save is one that says Dex,
Yeah, +3.
and that's already got.
Yeah, that's already built in.
It's already built
So
in.
you roll your D20, you roll a 16.
Yeah.
+3 is a 19.
Yeah.
Plus your D4.
The D4 was a 3.
So that's 22. So all 4 of you will save. Everyone will take half of 12 points of fire damage.
So 6.
And the buildings behind you are now currently on fire.
I mean, that's bad, right?
Yes.
Hmm.
Yes, that's correct.
Yes, because I'm not the one that did it. That's why.
So that was his action. Bonus action.
I would like to rage. I mean, that's the bad guy. They don't want to rage.
He will. Actually, he's going to turn and try to attack the horse.
Oh, the horse!
Toad will
No.
move within 10 feet of Pia.
And we're all standing next to each other, right?
Yep, because you were coming. Actually, you were coming out of the tavern. I forgot you were coming out of the tavern, not the market. Because you
We were
already
heading to
you
the
were
market.
celebrating the fact that you made a bunch of money in the market.
We
You'd
were
already
heading-
returned the wagon.
What
too.
about the rat?
I haven't moved him yet.
Well, Varen.
Toad is going to take a shot at you, Pia.
Cool.
It's a natural 20. Ooh, I'm keeping this
Cool.
dice out today.
Like bury it. Like hide it.
That is going to be 5 points of bludgeoning damage.
No,
I'm
I'm
gonna-
almost
I need-
down.
I need a strength save, if you would, please.
I'm gonna come over there and I'm gonna like rub my chaos all over that dice.
It just means I'll get more 20s.
No, it means you're gonna.
17 plus 4 plus.
You slip out of its
Strength.
tongue as it tries to wrap around. You see the mouth is open, like it's pulling you in, and you can see the bisected torso halfling kind of upside
Oh,
down
he's
inside of
dead.
its belly.
Sad.
Boot going one way, and then the tongue tries to pull you in, and you slip out of the tongue. So you're not getting pulled in by that.
Good,
That'll
that
finish.
would have killed me for sure because I have
the Toad
3 hit
turn.
points after those 2 things.
Rat Swarm is going to go right in the base with Goth. Giving Foxglove and Pia attacks of opportunity if you want to take them.
Yeah, it's got to be melee though, right? Because I'm not spelled magic-y yet,
You're not, what do they call them?
Warcaster?
Warcaster.
which is super sad. I love you there.
Super sad.
I love
See, now I like that accent. Why don't you use that accent? It's a good one.
Because I can't keep it up all the time.
But it
Which
expresses
critter?
simplicity.
Which
And,
critter did we attack?
the Rat Swarm.
Rat
Sometimes
swarm,
it ends
okay.
up being French sounding.
That's
Mm.
fair.
Okay.
24?
24 will hit.
I guess I'm using a dagger. That's what I have.
Okay.
You have the silver daggers too.
No, I don't. I just have regular daggers.
Oh, we said we were going to give them to you.
You had silver back.
Yeah.
Okay, I guess it's a silver dagger, but it's still the same damage. It's 19 plus 3.
22 will hit. Go ahead and roll damage.
22 plus 4 actually. So yeah, okay. What is this
What'd you get?
damage? 1d4.
12 damage.
Nice. 12.
7 plus 5 is 12, right?
What weapon are you
Cool.
using?
The longsword plus 1.
So slashing. 12 points of
6
slashing.
damage.
6 points of piercing damage.
And the longsword.
The rat swarm is already looking like it's about to come apart and
Does
scatter.
sap.
Looking very rough. The
If you
sap.
hit a creature with a longsword, that creature has disadvantage on its next attack roll
Okay.
before the start of my next turn.
All right.
So I'm using my mastery.
Dagger has Nick, right?
But I
Only-
don't.
only if you
You're
have the
not-
mastery.
yeah, that's right. You don't have the mastery. So the
Celestial.
rat swarm is going to attempt to attack you at disadvantage. Well, folks, it's what we call a very fun gambler's luck.
Oh,
Two
that's 2
twos.
points. Oh, okay. That's still a crit.
Mm-hmm.
It's still a crit.
Yeah,
Yeah,
kill a crit.
Umbra rules doubles are a crit.
Yep. All right. So that's automatically 4 plus 4, 8, 10 points of piercing damage to Goth.
Remember, we're only level 2.
I'm just rolling really good damage.
Ah.
That'll finish the bad guy's turn. Goth, you are up with Fox on deck. Foxglove. On deck. Uh-oh. He's gone into silence. Why is that?
Because he's thinking.
Goth, it's your turn.
He's looking at his sheet. He rolled damage?
No, sorry. What's the difference between that and that?
Whether you use it as one-handed or two-handed.
Double the damage, or
Which
No,
could make
it's
a difference.
It's a D8 or a D10.
Like, say maybe you're
Okay.
trying to carry someone to safety, you don't want to drop them.
Or if you
Do
have a
two-handed.
shield in your hand.
Well, I'm either dual weapon handed or I'm using a two-handed weapon.
So you can
Silver.
say
I'm
whether,
using two weapon handing
Roll to
with
attack.
silver
Yeah.
battle axe.
So that means you would use the D10 for damage, not the D8.
so that's a hit.
Well, yeah.
So I rolled a 15. I have a +5 to hit.
It's 20. That'll definitely hit. Roll for damage.
Sorry, I'm still learning.
This happened.
This is a D12.
The 10 looks like it's the
Got it.
It's like a dreidel.
This one?
Yep.
I rolled a 9.
9
then
points
that's
of
with,
damage.
That's a +3.
That's a 12. The rat swarm will scat. There's a bunch of dead rats at your
And
feet.
then, as a bonus action, I'm going to go into a rage.
Okay, you are currently raging.
That is good because it gets you.
Gives me +2 saves on bludgeoning, slashing, and
And you're resistant,
and you're
on
resistant to
damage.
damage.
yeah.
Huh?
Your rings?
Yeah, they're over here somewhere.
Do I still have a
Did you put
move?
them in those drawers that you printed up?
They're right here.
Yes, you still have a move.
Resistance to bludgeoning, piercing, and slashing.
Jeez.
I think they changed what twin spell did. I don't know if I like it. What? I'm reading it to make sure I'm doing things right, you know?
Oh, hey, you know what?
And I have, because I have danger sense, which was what I was trying to ask earlier before when I was attacked. You said it was a dex save, so I have advantage on dex saves.
Correct.
But you still made it, so you're okay.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
still made it, so you're fine. So whenever I roll a dex save and it's something you can see coming at you,
Yeah, that's
you get
what.
advantage.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm learning, chat. I'm a noob.
Yeah, that's true. You are. All right, does that finish your turn, Goth?
Oh, can I move?
Yeah.
Yes, you can move. Did the rat swarm dissipate?
Yep, they scattered. Lots of dead little rats all over
So
the
the
place.
rats are.
So
done.
you said the toad is in between, is 10 feet from who?
10 feet from Pia.
And is trying to swallow her.
Yes, and it's
I'm
doing a
gonna
very
move-
good job. I'm trying.
I'm going to move in between Pia and the toad.
Do you want me to move?
Yeah.
10 feet?
Well,
Yeah,
you're kind of
that
moving
moves
with me because
Merryweather
you're on
too.
my shoulder.
Yeah.
Right, that'll
we're,
finish.
we're only a few turns in. We've already killed one.
Well, I mean, you are only level 2. I mean, I'm not going to put a dragon out there.
It's not as terrifling.
He
Don't
says-
you dare.
reaching for the dragon.
Honestly,
And
I
a
was
third
more.
crate falls over.
I was honestly more afraid on our very first session because like 15 got. Fuck.
You know, to think about it, the only reason you bring out a dragon like that on level 1 is to teach your players that it is okay to run away, and you should when it's important.
Yeah, education's important.
I mean, look at the original. D&D
Yeah, my dumb
animation
ass would
show.
try to fight it.
I mean, it teaches people who aren't used to being able to die permanently because of video games that you can die.
It's fair.
What's the
That'll
first
finish Goth's turn. Foxglove, you are up with Pia on deck.
Okay, so he's got the toad, so I'm gonna go after the beetle,
Okay.
and I'm gonna. I don't rage because how far away is the beetle from me?
The beetle is 5, 10, 15 feet from you.
Am I?
You're right here. I'm right there. Yes, this is where the beetle is. Thumb, finger.
Okay, I'm going to go to because I am not a distance fighter. I am a get up there and fighter.
Or a mosquito fighter with a
Angry
You
mosquito.
draw the blood.
What is divine smite? I'm gonna bonus action divine smite. Wait, bonus action
You always
to
wanna
take
hit
immediately
first.
after hitting a target. Okay.
Correct.
So I'm going to do that after. I'm going to try and hit it with my longsword.
Go for it.
Ooh, 17. Wait. My D4 plus 3, so that's a 20 plus 7.
27 will definitely hit.
Okay. So I'm going to hit it.
Apologies, I went out of the room to
6
save
plus-
y'all noses.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Appreciate it. 6 plus 5.
11 points of
11
slashing.
points of slashing. And then the divine. It's still alive, right?
Oh yeah, still in the fight. It's currently trying to eat the horse.
Divine Smite adds. Which you take immediately after hitting a target with a melee weapon or an unarmed strike. Okay. The target takes an extra 2d8 radiant damage from the attack.
Correct.
The damage increases by 1 if the target is a fiend or an undead.
It is not fiend or undead.
Okay.
It is a beetle. A large.
It could be a fiend beetle.
Or an undead beetle. I mean, think of think of the crypt,
Why?
the crypt hero from Warcraft 3.
7.
Yeah, I try not to.
7
7 points?
7 radiant damage.
7 points of radiant damage. The longsword, strikes into the beetle's carapace, chunks of it come off. There's like this blinding radiant energy that kind of crackles across it. You watch as the creature swings around to see you. You watch as its little antennas start sparking. And a stream of flame coming at you.
Is its reaction?
Mm-hmm. Give me a dex save if you would, please.
And I get a.
D4.
How many points of damage did the beetle take?
Took 18. 11 slashing, 7 radiant.
17 plus 1, 18.
18 will save. In this case, because it's using its reaction, you take no damage. You duck underneath it, and the flame goes streaking by you. However,
And building's on fire.
We're in the line of fire.
Another
will
building is
catch
on fire.
So many fires.
This time, we'll put that one on fire, so it's right there behind it.
Oh, we have good
But if we turn it around because now it's facing me, right?
Jump. It's eating the horse still?
No, it just turned its head to look at you, and then
Oh, okay.
it flamed at you.
And it's back
Flame
to
on!
tiny. It's-
Does that finish your turn?
I moved, I bonus action, and I action. Yes.
Okay, that'll finish
I
your
only
turn.
I only
Pia,
get 1 hit. Yeah.
you are up. Then we'll be at the top of the second round with.
Oh, wait. It's also sapped.
Yeah, because she hit it with the longsword, so it gets sapped.
Yeah, it just has disadvantage on its next
On its
attack.
next turn.
Yeah.
I'm just letting you
Yeah.
know it's sapped.
Which one looks more damaged?
Toad hasn't taken any damage yet.
No, the toad took 7 damage.
From
Didn't he hit it?
No, from she hit it, I thought, with 7 damage.
oh yes, radiant. That's what
Sacred
this
Flame.
7 is right
Sacred
there.
Flame.
Yep. She tried to save the halfling, hit it in the stomach with sacred flame. Unfortunately, it did not regurgitate the halfling in the
I
process.
learned.
I mean, it's okay.
So the
halfling's
The
in
beetle's a
half.
big target. It's showing its damage. The toad is kind of showing a little bit of, radiant blast on its stomach. It's still pretty much in the fight as well.
I am in between you and the toad right now with her on my shoulder, so
And the halfling was the one that was like their owner before it. No,
Just a purveyor, just selling the exotic animals.
well, he was the seller. Is what
Yeah.
I'm saying.
Yeah, and when he went running away, the toad ate him.
and he's already dead.
Yeah, he's
Based
been
on
cut in
what
half.
Pia saw, yeah, he was in pieces in its mouth.
Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna give I'm gonna activate innate sorcery to give myself advantage for a
What
minute.
about there's a can of whipped topping on the table?
Pass it
Bonus
off.
action,
Hmm?
inspiration.
Mhm.
No, that'll be our potion of healing. Whenever you guys take a potion of healing.
Mazel tov.
So I'm gonna give myself advantage for a minute with my innate sorcery. It gives
Okay.
me advantage on my spell cell. So
Yeah,
Is
keep
that
it
bonus
away
action?
from us because we'll do it
it's
again.
not it's not an action or
Oh,
bonus
it's a number of times
Sorry.
per day you can do it.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
I have 2 more cans left.
action. I'm going to attempt to strike the
The lid.
I'm going to attempt to strike the toad with Witch Bolt.
Okay, go for it. Ooh, that's concentration, right?
That's a natural 20
Ooh,
plus 1 plus
that's-
my spell stuff.
natural 20s.
27.
Natural 20s automatically crit and hit.
So what's the dice for that again?
So, what dice do you roll for damage?
It says 2d12.
Okay, so you automatically do 12 points of damage.
2d12.
No, you automatically do 12 points of damage.
Because it critted.
So
It's 2d12. Sorry, I thought you said 2d6.
No.
It automatically does 24 points of damage,
okay.
and now you roll 2d12 again.
Excellent. I like this. I like
But
this
Witch
much.
Bolt's concentration, right?
Yes, which means if even if I failed this roll, I would get to hit it again for another d12 for freezies,
Yeah, during your next turn. Yep.
which is why I wanted to hit the one with the
Oh my
most
God.
amount of
Yeah.
damage.
I think you put her
Like,
character.
don't worry about it.
Oh, I did?
It's just, I was like, don't worry about it.
They're all
It's a
fairies.
fairies.
It's
We're
fairies.
all fairies in this.
We want it to be all accurate.
Okay, and that's another 9 and 7 for 16.
For a total of 16 plus 24,
Yay!
the toad vaporizes.
Yeah.
Literally, you watch her cast, she cackles and then Witch Bolt. Yep, just like that.
In this instance, we can be. In this instance, we are glad to have Tia with us.
Yeah.
And it vaporizes the toad. And when it vaporizes, there's the halfling's boot that falls onto the ground.
The halfling vaporized too.
Boy, good one. Good job.
You still have your move left and your bonus action.
And you said cantrips are bonus actions.
They are. Yes, they are.
Well, that means I can go fireball on that beetle over there.
Fireball's a spell.
It is a cantrip.
Fireball is not a cantrip.
It
She
is.
has it as a cantrip.
Sorry, not fireball. Firebolt.
Oh,
Firebolt.
Firebolt, yes.
Fireball
And that's
level
a
3.
deck save, right?
Firebolt,
No,
firebolt,
it's me.
firebolt,
It's me.
Your ranged spell attack. Go
Yeah,
for it.
firebolt.
And you're going after the beetle, right?
firebolt.
Yes.
Go
Using
for
my
it.
microphone. I'm
I
sorry.
just imagine just the Palpatine, but instead of the purple lightning.
Yeah.
That is another natural 20 for
What?
23
Yeah.
plus 6.
All right.
for
Quit doing the
29.
math, because you know natural 20s automatically hit. Why
I
do you
don't
do
want to say it.
that? You know what the sad part about the standard rules as written for D&D? Like, its armor class could be a 12, and if you hit it with a 32, it makes no difference if you roll the 13.
We don't care.
I know, but isn't that like a weird
No,
mechanic? It's
no,
a stupid
No,
mechanic.
it's
It's so funny.
I mean, it's the same in most games.
Well, except I have a homebrew rule for 2 of my other tables
Yeah.
that for every 5 points you exceed the armor class, you get an extra D4.
Pathfinder like, yeah.
Well, it's DC 20. It's
But
a
it has
dungeon
that
coach.
range thing.
Yeah, it's a scaling range of additional
Yeah.
damage. But yeah, if you go like you exceed, if you double their armor class, then you don't damage their armor.
Yeah.
You know? So it actually makes sense when you like hit something like
Mhm.
extremely well.
It's like you
Like
actually have to get
vaporizing a
prepared.
toad.
That would suck.
All
for
right,
me.
so firebolt.
'Cause I'm
Is a
not on
D10.
So that's automatically
No, you
10.
wouldn't
And
take
then
it.
Roll another D10.
Use your honor.
No, I know, but
That's
it's-
another 6.
because if they-
Okay.
So 16.
16.
More
So,
damage.
As your firebolt strikes it,
Mhm.
it hits its carapace. You watch as the carapace lights up. The beetle gets a little bit bigger, and the wound that she caused it slightly seals up.
Oh
Do
no.
not cast fire at this thing.
That's shot fire already twice.
That doesn't mean it heals it.
No, but it has a fire attribute.
Yeah, but that doesn't mean it heals it.
Hey, you know
well,
what? You
now
learn
I'm telling
by
you it
doing.
heals it.
Yeah.
You learn by doing.
So it took how many points of damage?
It took 10 plus. What'd you roll?
It was 16.
total of 16 points of.
And it had 18 damage on it.
Well, no, but it doesn't take any fire damage. It's immune to fire.
So it
Didn't
enhances
take
it.
not only that, but it actually heals
Made it
itself
bigger
with
and
fire, which is why the place is currently on fire, so it can keep healing itself.
Does it heal from that attack?
Yes. it
How
did.
many points?
Didn't
We
say.
don't know.
It's
No,
called
no.
metagaming. We don't know.
Okay.
Yeah, but when you play computer games, you know everything.
No, that's not true. I'm just asking questions.
There is a health bar.
I'm just asking questions so I get explanations, so I learn more.
I love how his notes at the end of this campaign, it's going to be summary, summary.
And you said it's on fire now?
No, the fire healed it.
Okay.
But the buildings behind you are on fire.
Well,
so that it can crawl into.
I
and
mean,
heal
just have your
itself.
move.
okay. I'm pretty happy. No, there's nothing on fire right next to me, so I think I'm okay.
There's a
Stay
building
where you are.
behind us that's on
All right,
fire.
that'll finish Pia's turn. Merriweather, you are up with the beetle on deck. Currently on Goth's shoulder. He's frothing at the mouth, raging, and he's covered in vaporized toad guts. A little bit of halfling toenail. and
I may or
finger.
may not have eaten some of it.
The halfling or the toad?
About nice and crispy.
I mean, right now it's kind of the same. They vaporize together.
That's very true. It
Just
did.
kind of as like a standing still, kind of like if the game had like idle animations, I pick up the halfling food, sniff it, throw it away.
He thinks he plays too much Minecraft.
I don't play Minecraft.
Because technically, this is not a flame. Sacred flame.
It's holy energy.
It's holy.
Yeah, it's radiant.
Yeah.
Yeah. It is one of those weird conundrums of cantrip naming.
But
Yeah.
It's not
Like
fire.
chill touch.
Dex on the set.
Yeah,
17
chill
straight.
touch is a weird one. Yeah.
It's not cold damage. Is not a touch spell.
Yeah. It's a ranged spell
Necrotic.
attack or a ranged cantrip attack. And it's necrotic damage.
Yeah,
Mhm.
It's like the
a
dead
ghost.
reaching out
Yeah.
to touch you.
I
Yeah.
understand why, but it's still
Dex save? That is a 9 plus 3 is a 12.
12 was the dex, so doesn't mean it's saved. Or...
You mean the DC?
Yeah, the DC was.
Meets it, beats it.
like they could name it something else, like
Um,
spirit touch or something. I don't know. Chill touch sounds like a ice.
The hand of death.
Yeah, something like that. You know.
The ranged hand of inexorable
I mean, you
death.
could try.
I have
and
something
take one
like
of the
that. It's
hand
like
axes I
finger
have
of death or
equipped, but I
something
haven't
where-
Yeah,
played
they have
it.
the finger of death. You know, it's like a level 6 or level 7
Um,
spell. I think.
That's because you can turn your
The-
enemy killed into zombies.
Yeah, instantly.
I have to use.
Now that's Palpatine-ish.
Do it.
Assuming they haven't changed that spell too. I'm just basing it off of old knowledge.
Well, I'd have to use the spell again though, right? Because the I almost said guidance. I'm like, it's not guidance. I mean,
Blessed.
bless. So I have to use cast blessed again.
No,
after
you're
trigger?
concentrating on bless.
Yeah, assuming you
So I
have.
need to make a concentration. Okay.
You
If
take
you-
damage.
did you get hit?
If you take damage.
No, I haven't taken damage.
Then you don't make a concentration throw. The
You
only
only
time you
make
ever
it-
concentrate or make a con save is if you get hit and take damage.
Tells you I'm new to the spell.
Or you lose it if you.
All
start
concentration
concentrating on
spells are the same.
Okay.
There's no variance.
Because my cantrip's gone. That was poop.
the- Make an angry
Um,
face at it.
Stare.
It's gonna be really dumb if I try using guiding bolt on this.
So it's radiant damage. It's not fire. No, it's
Well-
force. Sorry, guiding bolt is force, right?
Guiding bolt was.
Radiant,
Arcane.
I think.
No,
What does it
guiding,
say? It should tell
guiding
you.
bolt should be arcane, right?
Mm-mm.
It says
Oh.
it. let's see, You hurl a bolt of light. Oh, bolt of light
So you
towards
have
the
your
creature
force
within
damage,
range. The
psychic
range.
damage, all the-
It doesn't say what kind of a magic spell it is. It just says.
Hold on, I'm
damage
looking
or
your spell up.
Yes.
Guiding bolt.
And
Fuck
you
it,
got the
I
weapon
use
damage, like
guiding
that.
bolt.
Yeah, go for it. Roll the
Slashing.
ranged spell attack.
Okay, so 17 plus 4.
21 will hit. Roll for damage.
And then this one says I need to roll 4d6.
Guiding bolt is radiant.
You're thinking of spiritual weapon.
I
It's
am
force.
thinking of spiritual weapon.
Yep.
Yeah.
Which is like a weapon that is made of spiritual energy, but does not do anything.
I love that because I like
Correct.
crafting no one has a shirt.
Which, once again, another spell that doesn't make a lot of sense.
No, if it's like a whole glowing sword, you'd think it would be
Do radiant damage,
Yeah.
absolutely.
or maybe half and half bludgeoning, half. You know,
Or how about it does the damage of the form that you take?
yeah, that would
You're
be
seeing if it's a, sorry, go.
15.
15 points of radiant damage, undoing its healing effect. The carapace cracks again. Bit of the yellow and greenish organ meat kind of spilling out of the carapace like it was before.
I'm not going to go to stay on the forward.
Oh, it's a new round. He is going to use his reaction on you.
Shit.
Pivot. And I need a dex. You have advantage because you see it coming.
Is it
And you
for
need a dex.
a new round or is it until their next turn?
I
the
believe it's
reaction?
the. Oh, you're right. Never mind. It's till the.
The
I always
creature's
do that.
next
I always
turn.
think it's the round. It's not. It's till it's till after their next turn.
Yeah.
So that reaction, don't worry about that. He'll do that on you guys later. Although I do have to roll. He's up with Goth on deck. His main fire antennae do not recharge. He's going to pivot and mandible Foxglove there.
How are you doing, Foxglove?
That is a 3 plus 5 is an 8, so that will miss. Bonus action. It will do.
I would like to rage.
Bonus action. It will do acid spray. So go ahead and give me a deck save if you would, please.
With the D4, right? Yes.
Yes, because you're still blessed.
Dirty 20 plus 1.
You save, and it's just like a cantrip, so it does not damage you in the process.
Yay!
It is going to
Keep rolling a 17 and a 3 for this
take an
dex
attack of
save.
opportunity. It's going to skitter away from you with a piece of the horse in its mandible and get to the edge of the flame.
11 plus 7, 18.
18 will hit. Yeah. Go
I
ahead and make
rolled a
a.
9.
Yeah. See, bless.
Does bless add to the damage too?
Nope. Just
the
attack
hit?
rolls
Okay.
or saving throws. But bless is a deal breaker because if you're
Can I use silver
if it's a
card?
difference of only 1 between hitting and not hitting, that D4 sets you over the threshold.
I'd like,
8.
I would like to use
8
my.
points of slashing.
I would like. Oh, no.
8 points of slashing.
Okay. 8 points of slashing damage.
I was gonna say because I wasn't sure if you were rolling for attack yet.
At the end of its turn, because it is within 5 feet of
What?
flames,
Silver card.
You can give people advantage.
it will get 5 hit
Oh, I hit
points
it.
back. All right, that'll finish the creature's turn. Goth, you are up with Foxglove on deck.
It's running away. Kill it.
Okay, so how far away am I from it?
You have like
You
a large
are
movement.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25 feet.
You can get there. You can-
And moving into base with it will mean you have to make a dex save as well.
With this fire,
'cause
So
of
I
the
have
flames.
options.
could you go around the fire?
It is currently like half in the flames and using it as a means of healing.
Well, how? So I technically get. So if I were to move close to it, my silver and battle axe has plus 10 range. But it has a 10-foot range. Plus,
Yes.
I get plus 5 range because of my long limbs. So I have a range of 15 feet with the axe.
Correct. Yeah.
Would I be-
Yeah, you have a 15-foot reach.
Yeah. So would I be far if I move just within minimum distance, within just 15 feet of reach? Would I be out of range of the flames?
Yes, you would.
That's what you go do. Yeah. Should I move?
No, hold on.
Don't you touch my fuzzy navel bear.
All
My
right, so
puzzle bump.
I'm gonna start.
Don't you touch
I'm gonna
my puzzle
start
bump.
with using my action and bonus action. So I'm swapping. I'm assuming this counts as a bonus action if I
Nope.
swap weapons.
Nope, the free action.
All right, I'm gonna equip 2 javelins.
Okay.
And using two weapon fighting, I'm gonna hurl
Your
them.
second weapon has to be finesse,
Mhm.
and it's
Yeah.
not ranged; it's melee.
It's gotta be like a dagger or.
If you had a rapier in one hand and a dagger in the other, those are both finesse weapons.
What about a hand axe?
Hand axe
It's
is
a simple weapon.
it's a simple weapon. I think they
I have
Like,
I think they call it light now.
I have a finesse in simple weapons.
So you want to throw 2 hand action, or that throwing one is an action. So
you only get
two
one
weapon
hit.
fighting is melee. Not
Well, it
ranged.
also has 2-weapon throwing. I thought.
No, you wouldn't have 2 weapon throwing.
Do I not?
Doesn't exist. It's a good idea, but doesn't exist.
Right now, you only have 1 attack per action.
Okay. Then
Unless
yeah,
you-
I'm gonna close to within minimum reach of him instead.
Move him about 10 feet in,
2 weapon fighting means you can
right
have
there. Yep.
2, but your second attack is usually your bonus action.
Okay. That was my move, right?
However, when you gain levels and you get 2 attacks per action, you can throw 2 javelins that way.
Okay.
If you
So
wanted
we'll
to.
save the javelin.
Well, we can always
I
roll
will
one.
be making something else a pincushion as we get further, as long as I live.
That's level 5, right?
I think it's level 5 to get your second attack. yeah.
Okay, so then I still have the silver battle axe out.
Okay.
I'm within 15 feet of reach.
Yep. Go for it, and you avoid the fire, the effect of the fire.
Roll to hit.
It always does that.
Oh,
Yeah.
So I get. Oh, I gotta roll my 4 as well. Huh. Okay. So I got a 9 plus 4 plus my
13.
plus 5. So 13 plus 5 is 18.
18. That'll hit. Roll for damage.
Where's my 10? Where's my 10? Where's my 10? 10.
10. 10 points. Slashing damage.
Oh, plus 3. So 13.
Plus 3. Because you rolled a 10.
I rolled a 10.
Like it's really weird watching Goth like swing weapons because his arms are tucked into him, but when he goes to arc out, these long limbs come out and the blade just digs into the carapace, comes back with a trail of like yellow and green blood, like sprayed across the way. Now he will use his reaction on you. Give me a dex save with advantage. Unfortunately, Merryweather.
I was gonna say I need to do
You
it
need
too,
to make
though.
one as well because you're kind of sitting on his shoulder.
Can I just be behind her?
That's with the plus 3 for my dex, right?
Because there's a possibility he's moving his
Yes, that's
head.
with the plus 3 for your dex. Did you also roll your d4?
No. I can.
Yeah, because
it
you
goes
get a
on saving
D4
throws.
for saving throws and attack.
17 plus 3, so dirty 20.
20, that'll save. You take no damage.
3 plus 3, so 18.
18. You
You
save, you
took
take no
13
damage
points
as
of
well.
damage.
You kind of dance and bob and weave as a flame, kind of like this thin flamethrower, tries to strike you, and then
Holding his head.
I just want to point out that, mind you, this thing is healed twice. The giant beetle has taken 49 points of damage.
Nice.
I don't think you need to remind him.
No, I'm just saying
Yeah.
it for them, like
For who?
for the chat.
What
For
are you talking about? We're currently on the street of a city right now.
I'm speaking.
Who are
Fourth
We're breaking
wall.
fourth
Bugbear.
wall.
Football.
Think of me as the bugbear Deadpool.
No.
No.
The fourth wall, it's crushing me.
The only thing that I see when you do that is Ace
I
Ventura.
know what you're saying. You need to stop seeing it.
That's it.
Just, that was your
We're PG
move,
friendly.
your action. Do you want to do anything with your bonus action?
Can I take another swing at it?
No.
Unfortunately not.
No, because you did a two-handed strike.
So
If you hit on your bonus action tab, it'll give you your options.
I'm gonna flank it.
With the fire?
That's
No, I'm
three-
gonna stay within minimum reach, but I'm gonna try and. Can I not flank it?
Not really. You have to have another ally in base with it to gain advantage that way.
Aside from
Or just
Merriweather.
ask me.
I
to
was
give you
gonna say,
advantage. I can give you advantage. on things.
do I count?
Technically, no, because you're
Yeah.
not in base with it either.
No.
Because I
Because you
stayed
guys are-
just out of reach,
Yeah.
just to avoid
Yeah.
the fire.
So the
damage.
only way anyone can gain advantage is if you're in base with it, because he's at reach.
But he's not
You
in
don't.
reach.
He's not considered in base with it.
How close am I to? Who's next to me right now?
Merriweather.
No, it's Foxglove.
Well, and Merriweather.
Am I within reaching distance of Fog Club? Within 5 feet?
So Merriweather's back there.
She's on my
You're
shoulder.
on his
Foxglove.
shoulder.
I'm back there. I'm Tia.
Oh, Pia, yeah. So Pia's in back. Merriweather's on your shoulder. Foxglove is 5 feet away from you. You pick her up and throw it at him. She
Go
could be
for
a
it.
finesse weapon. Oh, this is just like a small little dagger.
holding a longsword,
Yeah.
which is a dagger for him.
Yeah, which would be a dagger for him.
Well, no, because it magically decreased to match her size, didn't
Which
it?
is why I said
Yeah.
it would be a dagger.
Please,
Yeah.
please do it. Just
All right, I'm gonna pick up Foxglove and throw her at the beetle. Do I have to roll for anything?
Yeah, give me an improvised attack. So roll a d20, and somewhere on there should be improvised attack
Should be your strength. Oh, no.
in your attack actions.
you should, if you survive, you should get more.
I don't.
Yeah, just add your strength bonus to it. That's all. You're not considered proficient with throwing an ally.
So I rolled a 15 plus 3. That's 18.
Okay, so as you're now hurtling through the air towards the beetle
Yeah.
with your sword out, there's like a pinging noise as you drag across its carapace. Go ahead and roll damage. If
Get
you
its
would,
eye!
please.
Get its eye!
Just straight damage. Straight damage. 6 plus 5.
So yeah, 11 points of slashing.
Yep.
Another crack in the carapace. Another like streak of blood and yellow going backwards into the flame. Which will save your movement because we'll say your wings keep you right here flying after being thrown across it.
Mm-hmm.
Did he get an eye?
My turn.
Did you get an eye?
Yes, Foxglove, you're up with Pia on
Put
deck.
you in
Did you get an
prime
eye? Did you get an
position.
eye?
No, she didn't get that. No. It's starting to look rough though. It's
I'm gonna
starting
cut
to
off
look
its
rough. It's
top.
taking a lot of damage.
No kidding.
I am going to. Am I in base?
No.
I flew past base.
You went past it 10 feet.
All right, I'm gonna turn around and.
Oh, God.
Mhm,
You going into base?
mhm. Is there a part of it that I can be in base with that would not be on fire?
No, because the area of effect of the flame is 10 feet. So in base means you'd be in the area of effect of the flame.
That's
I
what
want to druid craft an area. It says I can put out a small campfire. I want to put druid craft an
There's
area
a
that I
house
could.
on fire.
I know. I just need. I just
No.
need
You just go to
like
the
3
base.
feet of space area.
If you
that's
want
not
to druid
fire.
craft it, so by the time you get there, it's already burnt over, that's fine. Feel free.
I don't think this is
That's like when people use mend. Like there's an earthquake and like the house is falling. I cast mend.
Mending.
House breaks again and continues falling.
Yeah, well, it's not even that. You watch as one of the roof tiles mend as it's falling, as the house is falling.
Roof tile men.
That would crack me up.
How would you be fired to see the house go all pristine and then still sinking?
All right. Yes,
Arguably, the best
I
use of
pull out one of my
mending is fixing
javelins.
your rope after cutting it.
Go for it.
And
Take
I'm
the
gonna
attack
chuck a,
roll, yeah. Throw it at
chuck a javelin at it.
So not moving.
No, I'm not moving. I don't want to get hit. Ooh, 19 plus 2 plus 6.
Ah, that'll definitely hit. Roll for damage.
Do it, do it, do it.
8.
8 points of piercing damage. It is looking very rough.
But I don't have any no sapping or anything. Now, when he threw me, would that attack still get the longsword sap?
I mean, she hit
sure,
it. She
yeah.
hit it directly.
Okay,
right?
so
You can roll again, see if your javelin will get a natural 20.
no, it doesn't give me advantage. It gives him disadvantage on his next.
Oh, that's right. Gives him disadvantage on his attack rolls. Okay. Yeah, I'm thinking of Vex.
Probably.
There's a weapon, martial weapon for Vex.
Yeah.
That every time you hit, your next attack gets advantage.
Yeah. I don't get
And it
advantage.
doesn't go away. So, like, let's say your last attack you make on it
Uh-huh.
is successful, then the start of your next turn you have advantage. So it's not like it drops away or anything.
Right.
It's pretty crazy.
That's cool. Nope, he just his next attack he gets disadvantage.
Okay.
I did not move. I'm not going to move. So I'm
Finish your
staying right
turn?
there.
Pia, you are up.
How damage does it?
It looks pretty rough. It looks very rough.
Like a couple hits, maybe, if you dead.
Possibly.
Okay, then magic missile.
How many?
Well, it creates 3.
Okay.
It's only level 1.
All 3 will.
Yeah,
That's
we
3d4.
only have level 1 spells.
Yeah, it's 3d4. So it's a minimum of 6 damage. So
I mean, technically, my right.
because it's 1d4 plus 1.
Is level 2.
Okay, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 damage.
9 points
Reckless
of
attack
damage.
isn't a spell.
It literally has
It's
2
an
hit points
ability.
left.
Yeah,
I was
it was
saying
right. I was
spell.
like, I could do Witch
Spell.
Portal
We only
and
have
miss
level one
maybe,
spell.
even with
Well, I don't use
advantage,
spells.
or
Right.
I could do something that can't.
Well, no, after your 8 points of damage, it has 2 points left.
Oh,
I
damn.
thought you said you got 9 points
It was
damage.
9. 3,
You're
4,
9.
5, 6, 7, 8,
So
9.
1 hit point, or
No,
It
so,
has two.
yeah, it had 10,
Uh-huh.
so it's down to 1 hit point.
Should have done Witch Bolt after
Had
all.
10 left. And what a shock, my camera's out.
Whose turn is it?
It didn't like that.
just
Technically
your
still-
camera?
Just mine.
Your turn. Still your turn.
Oh, well, I don't want to heal it with Firebolt again. That's my only damaging cantrip.
Cantrip. Okay.
But I could use Prestidigitation on the fire in front of me.
I tried Druidcraft. He would not let me snuff out part of the fire.
I
with
can
Druidcraft.
try. Okay,
Well, it makes
it's
sense.
a campfire
if it's a rate
size, so I take away a little bit of the fire.
And it immediately starts back up again.
Okay, I'm doing things with my bonus action, thanks, and it's very useful.
I'm gonna start writing down this character did a useless action.
It's no,
I don't think you need that in your notes.
no.
Why
It's gonna
not?
be funny
It'd
as
be
hell
fun.
though.
If you're gonna write anything,
That's like when Sam Riegel always makes fun of Laura
The two
Bailey
men
about
in the
the,
room agree that it's
about
funny.
the trinket. Oh yes, we're going on the most lethal journey in the world. You should bring your bear with us. That's like a Ivar no pet reference, right?
yeah.
All right, Dot, are you-
you?
are you done?
Yeah, action,
All right.
bonus action.
Do you want to move it all?
If I get closer, just might spray me, and I don't want to get sprayed.
Okay. Meriwether, you are up with the creature on deck.
Secret flame.
I've been.
I think Sacred isn't Sacred Flame radiant?
Yeah, it
Yeah,
is.
it's radiant. Well, let's see if it makes it. Let's see if it lives or dies.
Deck save. As an 18 plus 2 is a 20.
Yeah.
I'm going to do silvery barbs.
As your reaction,
Yes, sir.
it's a 14 plus 2 is a 16.
Damn it.
Okay.
That's my last spell. It was worth.
and
It was worth a try.
Hey, Silver Barbs is that's a pocket trick. It's always a good one to have ready to go.
It's even useful at big levels.
well, it worked once. We'll do it again. Guiding bolt.
All right.
18 plus
That's
4.
You automatically do 1 point of damage to it. So you just watch as the guiding bolt comes streaking out of Meriwether, cracks into the beetle, its carapace exploding, and you watch as the kind of innards of it spray into the fire, causing the fire to kind of burst a little bit, and then the hollowed out beetle falls to the ground.
Ew.
But it imploded, so the fire's out now, right?
No, it increased the fire.
Like it goes imploded on itself.
So with that, we're out of initiative, but now there are 3 of the buildings on fire. The fire is beginning to rage.
Create water.
I do have create. It's one of the spells is create water and something else. My spells are right there, and then I just pressed wrong buttons. I lost. Oh, create and destroy water.
Mhm.
Create or destroy water. Create water.
Can't that
Well-
make it rain?
What's the casting time?
It says casting roll 1 action 30 feet.
Okay. So we'll say currently Meriwether.
I can create up to 10 gallons of clean water.
Yep.
As it rains or falls from a 30-foot cube within range.
So there's a 30-foot cube hovering over the fire, and it's like kind of raining down onto it. It's suppressing it, but not quite putting it out.
Druidcraft.
Druidcraft, prestidigitation.
I'm up on the roof doing prestidigitation, but like kind of taking the fire and then
Okay.
I'm kind of like playing with it.
There is a spray hose with water going.
Don't hit the water. Well, she's above the.
Don't get Pia wet. She might sprout more Pias. One's enough. Fucking
It's not
gremlin.
after midnight.
That's true. That's true.
I am so
And that's only when. Oh yeah, I guess it's water
No, it was
after
the
midnight.
feeding.
It was feeding after midnight.
Yeah.
Yeah. What are you doing, God? While they're all fighting the flames.
I'm holding the fire hose.
Oh yeah, it's
No,
like,
no, not on my
Oh, like
shoulder.
a-
I pick her up and
This is depressing. Yeah.
because I have wide range of motion, so I'm going between the two buildings with her.
I can't fly, so you just have to, you know.
Just throw you into the sky.
Are you proud of Pia? Pia's helping.
you watch one of her
Wait, did you
flames she's playing with,
No,
like
no,
land
I'm
in a
picking
stack
her up
of
and
hay
I'm
bales.
moving you back
Oh,
and
no.
forth like the fire hose.
No, I'd love to see how. Let's see how far you fling me compared to them.
Okay, so instead, so my action is not picking her up and holding her. It's going to be instead to throw her straight up as high as I possibly can.
She doesn't have she can't fly. So that
I'm
means
going
you
to have to
catch her,
roll
right?
to catch her.
Okay. All right.
I mean,
Can we not do things that might potentially kill our characters out of combat?
Oh no,
Fine.
please, by all means.
He'll let you.
and I will laugh on the roof as it happens.
I forgot little one only have one wing.
I
You hold your right on shoulder.
Because he will make her roll falling down.
rolled terribly. She's not going to go that far.
Okay,
That's all
I
I
know.
You heard it, 35 feet.
Yeah, but I rolled an 18.
Yeah, the 18 was for aim.
That was-
That's off of my strength bonus. All right.
isn't,
No, I'm going to just continue holding her like a sprinkler.
So as you guys spend the next like 30 minutes helping all the guards and people who come running back to kind of start staunching the flame, takes about a half hour. But after that half hour, the flames are out. Except for the one little ball she's playing with over off to the side. Captain of the guard comes
Crazy
over.
McQueen.
Not sure who you are, but thank you once again. I Captain Rowan Ironclad. Pleasure to meet you. I think I'd let you guys in earlier. Weren't you the ones that sold your
Yes.
Indeed.
this Ford? I thought there was a fifth one with you.
He's returning the wagon.
Ah, okay, good to know. Well, thank you for doing that.
Yes, what do you call it?
What?
What is he again? That you're so intent on him being BB what?
Oh, the BBEG.
Oh, the
Yeah,
BBEG.
the BBEG was returning the wagon.
Yes, the BBEG is returning the wagon.
I'm gonna be in front of the boots and just doing a little prayer.
Yeah, it's like there's like a boot over off to the side with a little bit of flesh and hair coming out of it, and
And Pia
there's
drops her.
there's Meriwether just in her little death cleric
'Cause we're-
commune.
And I
We're an item. I'm
Yeah, you're
the
like
8-foot giant is
don't
on
really know what to do, but I do it.
I do it.
I do it. Do it good.
I accidentally dropped the fire and it
I reach out with my giant hand and snuff out the boot fire. Like you know, like that trick that.
creates another fire.
It's kind of creepy watching the bugbear like lick his hand. It's like a cow tongue licking a big giant orangutan hand. He reaches out and it's like dripping. Puts it out. Bugbears are weird, man. I don't care what anyone says. Bugbears are weird.
Bugbears are awesome.
Bugbears
They
are
are
weird.
awesome.
Sure. Bugbears are weird.
bugbears.
Not Jason.
Super weird.
Bugbears.
Well, excuse me. I've got to have my gods. I gotta have my gods clean this mess up. Thank you for your assistance. Thank you.
Is the horse still alive?
No.
No, you can see two guards dragging its carcass away from the debris pile.
So we
Part
didn't
of
save the
horse walked
halfling.
away with the
Well, I know it
beetle.
took like a leg. I didn't know if it took like half a ball.
Well,
I was like, maybe I could cure wound.
a horse
I thought
loses
you
its
said
leg.
you
It's
You're gonna
dead.
cure wound
I
the
thought
leg
you said
back?
that the beetle took
Yeah.
a chunk out of its neck.
Why not?
Like it just took a chunk of the haunch of the horse and ran
Oh,
towards
okay.
the fire.
Oh yeah, I mean that's how we eat sometimes. We just take a chunk out of our mouths, heal it, and then take another chunk out, and heal it. And, yeah.
Don't you just use iron rations that are in your backpack? More humane.
Or eat dirt.
The can you imagine the trauma of the horse? Like it's bridled up to like a hitching rope. It sees the shadow of you coming. It's like it's like
Texas Chainsaw Massacre.
Knowing that
Oh,
you're gonna
God.
like carve out a haunch of it.
Oh.
Or even worse, you like carve it out, heal it really quick, and then you fly over to it,
Eat in front of it.
do the pound of flesh ceremony. We like the pound of flesh ceremony.
Texas Chainsaw Massacre. It's fresher if it stays alive.
Sorry, just reminded me of that meme. Sorry.
So
Right.
one of the buildings
Okay.
that caught on fire was the tavern, huh?
I would say part of the front of the tavern caught on fire. Another building next to it took the brunt of the fire damage. But the roof line of the other building took the majority of it. The damage is extensive, but fixable. It'll take time, but no one else seemed to have gotten killed other than that halfling who,
Well, not that we know of that's inside, right?
if you want to go investigate the building, you can.
I want to go investigate the building that had the excessive damage.
Okay.
I want to look at the halfling's other crates that might be.
Give me investigation. Give me investigation.
What about her? Because she's still technically on my shoulder.
You can give him advantage or vice versa, or you could do your own investigation. It's up to you. Okay.
Since I am free,
Total of.
Oh, right. I gotta check my investigation.
since I am free of the lantern, I would like to kind of fly up and just survey the entire town. Not like-
The bastion,
Yeah.
the keep.
18.
Okay, yeah, give me perception.
So
18,
21.
21,
15 plus 1, so 19.
19,
I figure I'm going to go with her investigate.
19.
Because technically I was on the floor playing the boots.
Oh,
yeah,
that's right.
that's fair.
Sorry. I was looking at persuasion. It's actually 16.
16. Oh man, I had a huge lore drop for you. And that
I
just
know
killed
those
it.
3 points. Damn. Can I get some guidance?
Except you're up in the air. She has to be able to
Guide
touch
me.
you.
Guide me. Come up here and guide me.
She can't fly.
Here and guide right.
I just imagine Pia going down, grabbing.
No, we
Mary
didn't
me!
We just
Like a whole Simpson show.
we just need to find Merryweather a ring of flying.
That's true. That would solve it.
I
Yeah.
have a question.
What?
She has 3 wings that are not broken. It's just the one broken one, right?
Don't get into an aerodynamic
No, no, no,
conversation.
I'm just-
about-
I'm just-
It's more about her choosing not to fly. So
my-
technically, she could be traumatized. Maybe she already can fly, but because she has a broken wing, she chooses not to fly.
I get my question is, would she be
Her
able to have
brain's
feather
broken.
fall at least?
No,
Because
her brain's broken. She
Her
doesn't know she
brain's
could do that.
broken.
Flooding the other ones to
Her
put
brain's
their fall.
broken.
Featherfall's a magical.
Is why she works
I
so
know.
well.
There's
with
nothing
giant dumb
magical
bugbear.
about this dark and dreary death cleric.
We love her.
Scared off lots of things.
Yeah,
now.
she's scared off the dead.
If I've learned anything about friendship, it's magical.
Yes, friendship is magic.
That's a spell, I think. I don't know if they use it
Fun
anymore.
fact: we're all magical creatures.
Remember that spell, Friends?
Uh,
They used to have a spell called Friends.
Think
I don't
they
think they
still
use it. I don't think they use it anymore.
All I
You
ever
mean
heard was like
enslavement?
animal, friends with animals.
Well, there's animal friendship and animal companionship and some of those, but in first or second edition, when there was a friendship spell,
they do have,
I just
they still
imagine
have-
you
it's-
rolling
it's-
a one
fast
and
friends.
just the character screaming, "Be my friend!"
it's got to be Kurt chasing you in Stars Hollow.
It's kind of like it's like a charm spell that if you they'll know.
Basically, a charm spell.
Yeah.
I love you, Luke. I love Luke.
You know what the worst part about those spells? I want to use them so bad, but because they know I'm using it after the fact, I never use them, so I never take them.
Oh, I've got a group of players that use it all the time because they don't care.
Yeah.
They're like, I don't care if they
It's like,
they
I
know
might-
the effect later.
I might have to
We'll
deal
be
with
gone. I'm gonna pilfer their house and be gone by then. They're not gonna know where to find me.
Yeah, I've never been able to do that.
Yeah.
There's
What
a
is
part
this,
of me that
night
They have
wants-
thieves and brigands.
What is this? Knights of the Old Republic making a persuasion check to go inside someone's house and rob them blind?
See, I would much rather the spell be like they see me as a friend, and in their memory they see me as a friend. They may not understand why they saw me as a friend because I took all their stuff, but it's like they were a friend, but I don't remember why, and they wouldn't think it was magical. That's how I would rather it be, you know?
Yeah, that would really break the economy of the world
Probably.
because everyone would have that spell,
Mhm.
and there'd be a lot of confused fuckers walking around going,
Yes.
"I used to have friends, but now I'm poor because all my stuff's gone. I should go learn that spell."
Make some friends.
So that the
Searching crates.
so as you and Merryweather are examining the crates, the ones that are still intact, some of those that are still intact, there are other like animals inside them. Like one has a large badger in it. Another one has like this large kind of bird inside of it. Another one has a large land tortoise inside of it. Clearly, whoever this halfling was, he was collecting and then reselling these animals that he was capturing. The one thing you notice, though, spread throughout the area where the damage crates were, is this thick, greenish, kind of liquidy substance. But it's not near the other ones that are in their crates. They're kind of spread further away from it. And you can see this covered barrel with some green liquid kind of oozing through the cracks of it and into the cobblestones of the street.
So,
Nerd.
I mean, you put a tortoise there. There could have been 4 turtles.
Oh, yeah. Are there 4 turtles? And there were rats.
Well, the rat carcasses are spread all over the streets.
Yeah,
'Cause you
but
guys
some of
wiped
them
it out.
got away.
Probably.
Four
They're not big
turtles.
enough to ride.
4 turtles and a rat.
Well, he can't ride
And
a
they're
turtle.
escaping into the sewers with green goo.
Oh, I see where you're going with that. I didn't even intend that to happen.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
that-
you know,
sure.
we're going to invent pizza just so we can tame them.
Just so you can tame them. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you watch as they disappear into the sewer over by Mario's pizza joint.
Oh, is that building right here?
Yep.
Yes,
Yep.
that's
Mario's.
Yeah. Okay, so I'm gonna go over
Totally.
and look at the green goo barrel.
Okay.
I'm not
It's got a very
touching
noxious smell. There's a heraldry stamp on the side of it. Seems to have originated from some guild house, but you don't recognize the stamp. It's a stamp of a lightning bolt on a round, kind of like emblazoned, which maybe is coming from a guild. You're not really sure. It doesn't look familiar to you.
Some kind of merchant's guild.
Probably.
Well, it just said guild house.
Pen or pencil?
It doesn't matter. I ran out of lead.
Your pencil ran out of lead?
Yep.
Yeah, it's a common problem.
Yeah, I stopped buying lead for pencils and just
Now,
buying a bunch
are we
of cheap
talking like
pencils.
large tortoise or like large
like-
tortoise?
I mean,
Land
compared
turtles.
to us.
yeah.
Compared to you guys, I mean, they're not big enough for you to ride. I mean,
Damn it! I want
Okay.
the mighty
Yeah.
steam tortoise.
It's a
yeah, that
turtle.
would really be handy charging into battle with that as everyone else
Charging
goes
the
by. you.
battle 5 feet per 5 feet. Yeah, 5 foot
It's
per
like, sure,
turn.
your initiative is
Round.
You get up there
Yeah.
just in time to root through the corpses.
You get a minus D20 to your initiative.
Right. -20 to your
The
initiative.
origin
Then
story
but
of
what
the
if
turtle.
the tortoise went in and slid? That would be like a bowling ball.
Oh, I can kick it like Mario style.
Exactly.
So while these two are examining the crates and looking at what that ooze is amongst the damage of the market stall, you crack the door open. It, the kind of burnt wood kind of falls in a little bit. You look inside. You can see what looks to be just a very simple common room. A couple simple chairs, a table. There's a small bed up against the wall. There's a back door to the room. You look up to see a little bit of daylight coming through the burnt areas of the roof. Give me investigation as you start looking around.
Also, when I'm checking the surrounding areas, I'm going to ritually cast Detect Magic. Just
Okay.
open up my third eye.
Open up your third eye. My third eye. My third eye's open up when I go cross-eyed.
17.
17. The back door is partially open. There's a lot of scuff marks on the ground. You get the feeling someone went running out the back door.
They did it on purpose.
Where are they? Where's that house in reference to the green goo? The barrel's over there, and
Correct.
the houses are here.
Correct.
Okay. So, well, they were running away from the fire. I mean,
Anything you want to do?
Um,
Chase him down.
Who
Yeah.
Why were you running from the burning building?
Why are you running?
He's like covered.
So
in
there's
soot.
nobody. There's nobody in the house.
And-
Nope.
Wait,
the only
wait,
thing-
insect
it's not the
guts and-
fisherman's house, is it? No.
I'm gonna search the house.
You
all
find a
right.
picture
Give me
of
investigation. And you start ransacking the house.
20.
He didn't
20?
say ransacking. He said
bugbear.
searching.
Bugbears ransack. They don't
That's
search.
that's so speciesness.
So it,
He's
it's
so
just-
terrible.
He's a very smart bugbear,
He's a
remember?
bugbear.
yeah, he's smart enough to know he's ransacking.
He's not ransacking. He said searching.
no. See, at this point, Jason knows me.
This is not a video
Ugh.
game. They will come after us if you start stealing people's
I
shit.
did not take to disguise self because there's no
I can still
disguising
choose whether I take anything I find.
Yeah, it's fair.
So
you kind of start. Yeah, you start kind of looking around and
Technically at 21 because plus 1 investigation. But
kind of look around. There's something underneath the bed. You gotta lift up the bed. There, yeah, you lift up the bed. There's a small iron box underneath the bed with a little padlock on it.
their life savings. They were
I'm just describing what he sees. That's
You're,
all.
you're going to see a single picture of a fisherman with his son on the wall.
there's a
His crippled
desk.
son.
His crippled son in a wheelchair.
There's a desk, and on the desk there's a journal, and it's open to the last entry where he says, "I finally saved up enough to retire, so I could finally see my son."
Well, we already, well, fisherman had a son. It's the one that you scared the crap out of
Don't
with
you
fire.
See, I mean, there's no one
Yeah,
in here.
it's innocent.
Simple. You know, it's not an impoverished structure. It's like just kind of like a simple dwelling. Kind of caught a glimpse of something under the bed. You lift it up. There's a small iron box under the bed with a little lock on it.
I don't have any lock picks.
I'm not going to say.
Don't complain to me about not having lock picks. That's not my problem.
Not rude.
Got big axe. Chop, chop.
I'm gonna take. I'm gonna take one of my hand axes and attempt to break the lock off.
Yeah, give me an attack roll.
Everybody's in chaos. Time to be.
It's plus
He's
5.
definitely gonna get
dirty 23.
Arrested.
Oh,
this time.
definitely. Your hand axe comes down, cracks on the lock. Go ahead and roll damage.
He's definitely gonna get
Oh,
arrested.
it's just worthless
Some
money.
crippled for life savings just gone.
The captain of guard just thanked us for helping them kill and put out
4
the
plus
fire.
3 is 7.
Yeah.
And am I still raging?
Nope.
No.
Okay, so 7.
Okay.
People are less likely to suspect people who they consider heroes.
The lock pops off. The lock hinge kind of bends and the lid bends a little bit from the strike, and you pull it open. It's filled with coins.
What kind of coins?
Gold, silver, and copper.
How much?
You'd have to take time to count it out.
Look what I found.
You know, you're one to talk about. I remember Willa like having all the pearls and the shiny crap, all you could find in your tree.
I never stole from anyone.
Can't steal from the dead.
Exactly. I
are you
didn't
doing?
steal from them. I ate them. They're completely different. It was
fondest keepers, for fuck's sake.
It's
Don't look like anyone's coming
papers.
Remember, you're playing God, not Evan.
That is the question you have to ask.
So while these two are at the market stall, he's inside the burnt building. You're flying up above.
And
I was going to say, I'm
originally
just going to
casted-
dump the coins into my bag.
Okay.
All of them.
Okay. So you're flying up above, kind of looking around.
Mhm.
See the wisps of smoke fading from the fire.
Pretty.
You can see the long road down the side of the cliff that goes into Havenstead. You see a figure walking up the long road. You recognize Valen. He's coming back after returning the wagon. You can see a patrol coming up. You can see a patrol going down. You can see riverboats coming into the Havenstead.
He sticks out a lot if I'm able to pick him out of the crowd.
And because of the height that you're at, you're near the tower's height. So on the tower parapet, looking down at the scene that just took place, is Valen.
Wait, so there's a Valen up there and Valen.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, well, of course.
And the Valen up on the tower is looking down, and then kind of looks to see you flying around.
I give him a smile and a wave.
And then quickly kind of pulls their cloak and like just dodges back into the door, back into the tower. Totally freaked out about what it just saw. He just saw.
He said it. He said it.
Which
Who was he
ones
more
were
freaked
about?
out about, the commotion on the street or me?
Hard to know.
Yeah.
Likely you.
Likely you. So you guys kind of all gather back again by the market stall. You guys will continue to search the area. Give me.
I'm trying to see if there's like if the merchant had like a partner or someone that
Well, it's interesting.
comes back.
As you, no one else has come by. Currently, the guards are just cleaning up all the mess at this point, keeping the crowd away, kind of, because this isn't Havenstead. This is inside the bastion, so
Right.
they have a semblance of control here. I'll say one thing that you notice, like you come out of the house, the one thing you two notice, searching everything, the barrel had a guild stamp on it. None of the crates had one, and the halfling doesn't seem to be a member of any guild. There's just a stall that he was selling these animals at. That barrel doesn't look like it came with this guy.
Mm-hmm.
Get the feeling someone placed that barrel there.
I would like to go up to the window and knock on it.
Which window?
What window?
The tower window.
He was at.
It was a door.
Oh, I thought he was looking.
He was
out
on the
window.
parapet. He was like
Oh.
outside
Okay.
the roundabout, just looking down, saw you, and then went back in the door he came out of.
You're gonna get kidnapped.
It wouldn't be the first time a character of mine has gotten kidnapped.
Yes, but we don't have as strong of attachment to you as your other group had to Willa.
Everybody liked Willis so much.
That was such a fourth wall
I'm-
bitch slap right there.
I'm gonna start counting the coins I found.
You had a
Okay.
single eyebrow just go up as
So-
no attachment to
So when
this.
God comes back over to see what you guys are
I just
doing,
get down in between the crates. What?
he's so
I thought it was shiny.
like he literally
take the
sits
chest.
down.
I didn't take the
No.
chest. I just dumped all the coins in
Yeah,
my bag.
so
as
he's
far as
sitting
they
there with
know,
this
it was in my
large
bag.
bag, and he's like stack counting all these coins that he found.
We've been traveling with you long enough. We know that wasn't in your bag.
Shh, but the guards don't have to know.
Did you fix
You also see a shadow above
Yes,
you
I put the.
as you watch Pia go up towards the top of the tower and disappear over its parapet.
We really got to put.
Well,
her
hold on.
back
Can
in-
I try a reaction to intercept with the javelin?
You want to knock
So
me out?
not throw it at her, but throw it in front of her to get her attention.
Why don't you just grab a stick off the floor and throw it at her?
Yeah.
Okay,
Or shout at
I'm gonna
me.
throw a rock.
Yeah, there's plenty of debris on the ground from the fire.
Just
Okay.
stab me with a javelin, take
Yeah.
away my life.
Do I throw my Vorpal plus 5
That'd
sword
be
at her?
a dex or a strength.
It's your strength based, so anything you do is pretty much strength based.
So 13 plus 3 is 16.
16.
Is that within range?
You're 40 feet up. As she flies over, it gets up, but then falls to the ground.
I
Doesn't
tried.
quite get the range.
I needed a 20.
We really got to put her back in the lantern.
What if I had thrown the lantern at her?
So yeah, you start knocking on the door.
We got to put like a button on the lantern that just like sucks her in.
You hear a voice muffled through the door.
And it's like red and white, and it jiggles whenever
Yes,
we try
hello?
to throw it. Yeah.
Who is this?
I'm Pia.
Your name's Pierre.
Pierre.
Oh,
I'm
you
not
have, to,
Pierre.
you have to go pee.
I'm about Pia.
Go away.
Do you have a restroom?
Give me persuasion.
Oh, God.
Chaos ensue.
16.
I will say congratulations to us for getting through combat pretty quickly. That was pretty good combat.
Well, Witch Bolt vaporized the toad. That was on a crit. That was a sick amount of damage. And then you had Paladin Damage Dumper over here. And then you had a tank that could take all the blows. So it was pretty good. It was pretty balanced.
Me with my almost 30 health.
You hear the slide lock on the door.
Mhm.
Door cracks open. You can see Valen What are you?
I'm a fairy.
Oh, interesting. Please, come in. He opens the door, and it's his main sitting chamber. You can see couches. And
I have detect magic on the
Yeah.
whole time.
You have
I would say it only lasts 10 minutes.
Yeah,
I
but
don't know where she went.
So I'd say you're on
Actually,
the
you didn't see her.
Well, I
would-
saw her go, but
I
I
would say
don't
you're
know
on the
what she's
tail end
doing.
of it.
We're investigating shit.
So
Oh, that's true.
So
it would
she
be
now-
on.
She's now in top
Um,
of tower in Valen's room.
You notice that the person
Or sorry,
claiming to be
Kevin's
Valen,
Mhm.
something they're wearing around their neck is giving off in School of Enchantment magic.
Mhm.
With kind of like a divine edge, like a divinity edge to it.
Mhm.
They kind of stare at you like surprise and offer you to come inside. They leave the door open. There are a couple side windows, round windows with glass panes that are partially open. There's a stairwell that leads down and another stairwell that leads up to a small crawl space up above, which is the center conical shape of the tower. There's tables and book racks everywhere, like bookshelves everywhere. There's a lot of trophies, like animal trophies up on the wall. Valen, kind of, my name's Valen. Valen Castile. It's a pleasure to meet you.
Nice to meet you, Valen. Cast
Are you?
steel?
Yeah.
You cast steel? That's kind of cool.
No, it's a family name that goes back.
Did that mean your family used to cast steel?
You're making fun of a
No,
generational family name.
I'm just curious.
So you mean that literally? No, I don't Castile.
Oh, okay.
Not all surnames are. Castile is another name for a castle.
Oh, really? That's cool.
Yes, of
Where's
course.
the bathroom?
There's a water closet right over there, but it's not quite fit for your type, your size, your personage.
I think I can make it work. Oh, I noticed you were on the balcony earlier. Did you
I was.
see that fight?
I,
Is that cool?
I
Is it
heard.
also capable?
Were you involved in that?
I'm in. No,
So you caught my building on fire.
no. I helped stop the things catching things on fire.
Give me another persuasion check.
There
Whether
we go.
sure or not, he may not believe you.
course That's a natural one.
He goes, "Oh, interesting." He turns, walks over to like where his work desk is, and that's when you realize like his whole desk area
Mhm.
is like insect collections.
I know.
And you watch him grab this huge butterfly net.
Uh-huh.
He goes,
I rush into the bathroom. I have to go real quick.
and then you run into the water closet, and it's an overhanging hole over like a little pit down below at the edge of the tower,
Mhm.
just open sewage.
Okay.
So the toilet seat actually could be an exit if you wanted to use
Of course,
it.
I'm going to do that.
Yeah. You like kind of fly through it, and
I want to see if there's interesting in the bathroom before I go in there.
yeah, I mean, give
Really
me
interesting.
give me investigation as you check the water closet.
Do you leave
while
it
you're
locked?
Also, I'm going to put a trap in there too if I can.
Oh my god, he sits on the toilet.
Glitter ball.
there? Two, not much in there,
Shitter
but give me
ball?
sleight of hand because
Shitter
you
bomb?
can't
Shitter
help
bomb.
yourself
Shitter
as
bomb?
you
Shitter glitter bomb.
as
Shitter
you
bomb.
as you set up one of your glitter
Schlitter?
bombs underneath
Schlitters.
the
Schlitter.
Is it a
edge of the-
schlitter?
It's an 8.
an 8.
Yeah.
I mean, you set it up; it's just not hidden.
Okay.
So you do the whole routine. It's it's not your best work,
Yeah.
but you're like, yeah, fuck it, and you just kind of drift out the hole and then back out to where everyone else is.
Is it gonna be a schlitter?
Slitter.
Big glitter bomb.
Glitter.
glitter
Glitter bomb.
Glitter bomb.
Schlitter.
He's gonna throw it. Shit, it's gonna go off.
Glitter bomb.
It's like a toilet on
Anybody
a
else
plane.
put ketchup packets in the toilets in high school?
No, why would I do
No,
that?
why would we do that?
That's pretty horrible.
It's terrible.
Moving on.
No, we did
So-
soy sauce packets.
Oh, that's even worse.
Way
Yeah, I
When
did
soy
hot
sauce
sauce.
packets spray, they spray.
I did hot sauce.
We did saran wrap.
Oh well, yeah, that was always fun with when the girls would go to sit down, and all the pee would come back up in their face.
You look at the toilet before you go down, right? I have 4 brothers. There's no way you do not look at the toilet before you sit down.
If it's 4 o'clock in the morning, I don't really
Really
turn on
care.
the light.
No, it's not even about turning on the light. It's about you have people who do not put the seat down. You look before you leap.
I've worn glasses
Let me point out how people can
Constantly.
be tired.
since I was
Yeah.
in 7th grade. And if I don't wear them, I don't see shit.
Yeah.
I
It's,
put
it's been the best thing with our relationship. She's 90% blind. She has no idea the hot mess that's sitting over here.
So, anyways,
when I was a teenager, I put a whoopee cushion. I made a sneak into my parents' room without them noticing while they were sleeping. I put a whoopee cushion.
I
on
get
their
the
toilet.
feeling that Goth gets like 42 and is counting, loses count, and starts over.
Yeah. 42
Alright.
what though?
yeah. 42 coppers so far.
Okay.
But then you hear these two talking with numbers going on in the background, and you keep switching your count, and you're like 52, 75. 1, 2,
3, 4.
Just to fuck around. 7, 12.
Where are you heading off to
13.
next? Back to them?
Yeah.
Okay. You guys watch as Pia comes circling back down.
Oh, God.
so the merchant.
Do you smell?
No, do I?
No, she's got prestidigitation.
But did she use it, though?
Do I smell my own self?
Oh.
There's
Okay, so the
much roleplay
lock
going on.
or the crates with the animals don't have
They don't have any
Stamp.
guild markings or any kind of thing that would indicate.
And
and
no
there's
green
no
juice, right?
one there's no one else. I'm gonna ask one of the guards, what do we do with the dead merchant's things?
No, we'll just let them go, I guess.
I want to tame the badger.
wanna
You
let
interested in taking care of these animals?
We can take them out and let them go.
So you want the small land turtle, you want the badger, and you want, I think that's a small raptor or a falcon or something.
It's a falcon. Yeah.
Yes.
Man, we were just going to let them go. If you'd like them, feel free to take them.
Can I see if the turtle's actually slow?
Can
Put
I
it
play
on the
with the
floor.
falcon?
There you go over the crate.
Animal
And
handling.
you kind of look inside the crate.
Mhm.
No.
It's kind of like it's tucked back into the corner of the crate, like kind of a little bit freaked out, not sure what to do. Give me an animal handling check as you kind of offer it up a little bit of shredded meat.
Guidance.
Guidance.
It's a D4, right?
No, guidance is.
Yes.
Yeah, okay.
Okay.
I'm gonna try and befriend the badger.
I
Okay,
got a
give me animal
17
handling as you start working
and a
with the
2
badger.
and a 4. I'm sorry, a 2 and a 2. So 17 plus 4,
Guidance
21.
One at a time. It's a cantrip, so you can cast it as often as you want.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's just that it's concentration.
Mhm.
So it's not like you can touch her and him at the same time and go guidance.
But if
Yeah,
she's
I'm
doing it,
doing
can I
it,
focus on it
And then if he's doing it, you know, like a couple
After.
afterwards.
later.
That's fine.
So what
21.
do I roll?
Fine. Animal
D20.
handling
Animal handling.
with a D4. So a D20, D4, check your animal handling skill. 21. It kind of hops, you know how like raptors hop over, you know, towards food and kind of bounces over towards it and takes the food and kind of, it's like the same one from Lady Hawk, that kind of hawk
Okay.
from Lady
yeah,
Hawk,
yeah,
right?
yeah.
And it kind of looks at you and
Talking to it sweetly.
yeah, it's like pecking at the little animal, wooden animal cage,
Mhm.
but doesn't seem to be afraid of you.
I like the idea that it becomes your
You also see a leather handler's thong around
Okay.
its leg, like it's been handled for training.
Mhm.
This hawk might be trained already. It looks
You train it as your
surprisingly
mount. Put a
docile.
little seat on it.
Try and
mount.
see if it bites me.
Kind of pecks at your finger.
Don't tell
Little
them
bit.
to
Not,
get
but
there
not
on that.
mean.
No, just kind of like out of curiosity.
Eventually we get
Yeah.
a summon mount.
Yeah, it's like you have the hawk mount.
All right.
Thought it was a
Alright. How
falcon.
big is it?
It's more of a hawk than a falcon.
Okay.
How big is it?
It's maybe twice the size of Zia.
Okay, but I'm only like 3 feet tall. So
It's smaller than you.
it's smaller
Yeah,
than me.
it's
Okay.
definitely smaller than you.
I'm bigger for a fairy.
That's right.
Well,
She's
she
on the
is-
smaller side for a fairy. And I think
am
you
really
were-
tiny.
Yeah.
I
So-
am 1 foot 3 inch, 3
Yeah.
point more. 1
She is a
Okay.
colorful bag of pixie hell.
I'm trying to remember what I don't know if I'd picked how big it was. It's just small.
Yeah, you said a
So-
minimum of 1 foot. I'm like, all right, 1 foot.
Yeah, I didn't go as small
3.14
as a fairy could
Right.
go for the paladin.
Because you were going for the whole like paladin look.
Yeah.
But by the time you open up the door, it kind of flies out and
Mhm.
lands on the crate.
Well,
and
last session you said you were 2 feet.
2 feet. Sorry,
2
I'm 2
feet,
feet.
yeah.
Tall. Okay.
It's still smaller than you.
All right,
but
I'm gonna
not
add
by
2
much.
feet on here. That way I don't forget.
You kind of tease it with
2
some
feet.
more meat, crawls up your arm,
Thank
sits
you.
on your shoulder, kind of
Mhm.
pecks at your wing a little bit, and then pecks at your ear. Like the leather strap around its leg is over you. What'd you get for your animal handling?
19.
19. The badger, once again, the badger looks trained. It sees you kind of tempting it over with food, and it comes over the edge of the cage grill and kind of, and it's like, it's kind of sniffing at you, and it's kind of goes back to the back of the cage and comes back out. And like maybe it wants more food.
I'm gonna give it more food.
You kind of like open up the cage door, and he comes scuttering out and up onto the crate, and got his little paws up, eats it, and just kind of
Did you
just
wanna-
skittering around.
feed the turtle?
I'm not sure what to do.
That's what I was gonna do. I thought I'd take the
How about
turtle.
I pick
I
up the
rolled
badger?
a nat 20 for the turtle.
For animal handling,
Yes, and that is a 22 altogether.
okay. It's not moving. It blinks one eye at a time, slowly. Looks
Give
at
me
you.
like this. You said one eye at a time.
Yeah, like the croc from Peter Pan,
I'm all like,
but
of course,
slowly.
this is the one thing I
And like you kept it with some food, and it's like,
just.
Hey guys, it's Flash from Zootopia.
No, that's a sloth. It's
So
Same concept.
he's very slow, but he seems friendly enough. He's also pretty big compared.
yeah,
Like he's about the size of Pia.
okay. Just
Big for a
Yeah,
turtle.
it says a large land tortoise.
land
So,
tortoise.
yeah.
Yeah, just
All right.
it's feeding.
Starts coming out.
You guys, we can probably put him in the Fey pocket in the lantern.
Yeah.
Will he be able to do that? Because I thought it was a Fey thing specifically.
Yeah, only fey creatures could go into the lantern.
Are you guys Fey?
Like all three animals tilt their heads and look at you like they have no idea what you're saying.
I don't think they're Fey.
Just open a dimension to the Fey realm and they
I
become
was
Fey.
honestly expecting
They're
that to just
little
be a
enough.
dead tortoise in there, just a shell.
I was thinking about it. It just felt so mean.
Turtle soup.
On the side of the crate it says
I'm just
ashtrays.
still like all that, like I'm just remembering my slug, my spiders. I'm all like dead tortoise.
No, it's very much alive and just about as slothy as a tortoise could be.
All right. So I'm gonna fly up with my falcon on my shoulder. It's a falcon or a hawk?
It's a hawk.
Falcon?
Yeah,
Hawk?
it's a small hawk.
Small hawk. Okay.
You're flying with the
Got it.
hawk on your shoulder.
Yes.
So he's just like this.
No,
Yes.
I'm gonna,
Like the whole time I was giving you chicken looks.
I'm gonna attempt to pick up the badger and put him on my other shoulder.
Okay. Scurries up your arm and like keeps sniffing at your ear and like nips at it and bites at it, and it finds a flea and like takes it off your ear and eats it.
Beautiful.
I guess I'm sitting on a tortoise.
Yeah.
What
are.
else are we gonna left to do with it?
I'm gonna
So
I'm gonna pick up her tortoise and carry it for her.
I mean, it's still it's chunky. It's a chunky boy. I
Bigger
mean,
than is it heavier than a wagon wheel?
no, not heavier than a wagon.
I can
Wait.
carry it.
But
Is there the wagon wheels around my around? Do you remember like a skateboard turtle? Make a makeshift.
so as the guards are dismantling the chaos of the streets,
Yeah.
carting away the dead remains of what happened to the animals, the few pieces of the halfling, and dismantling its market stall. There's an image of Goth in the street with a badger on its shoulder. There's another image of Foxglove with a hawk on her shoulder. There's, of course, Pia kind of flitting about and then bringing up the rear, the little bridle reins in its mouth, and holding on to the leather reins is Merryweather. Just like,
I will
Like-
completely look for it, but I would love to see if I can find like wheels on a cart and just under the turtle to make it.
so that's where we're going to finish tonight. That's a great image of you guys just walking away from the chaos with your
Well, we were
turtle
Trying
mount.
to go,
And
shopping in the marketplace.
Hey, Kevin, I like your bug collection.
Is there any other like? He didn't have any money in his booth and stuff. Right? That we
Oh,
could-
how much was the gold I counted? Or the money?
it was 97 copper pieces.
Oh my god, you got that far.
38 silver pieces.
47.
30, you said 38 silver.
Yep. And then 14 gold.
So me robbing somebody was a good idea.
I don't know if that's what that
I mean,
means.
For all you know.
Hey, everybody. We'll be back here next Monday night. Enjoy. Have a happy Thanksgiving. We will see you tomorrow night to see what fey creatures or what familiars are up to in Neverwinter tomorrow night. But everyone else will see you next Monday. Be safe, be kind, and don't forget, play again. Good night, everybody. Always be thankful. Yes, this is true.